welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, wouldn't it be wild to see what the Friends characters would be like if they were around today?
Oh, totally. Like in 2024.
Yeah, exactly.
And just imagine Monica with Instagram.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She would be like an influencer.
Totally. Like a home organization,
Yeah.
Guru.
And meal prepping and all that.
Oh yeah, she'd be obsessed with those home organization apps.
Total.
And meal kit subscriptions,
right.
always trying to achieve that digital perfection.
But I feel like she would also be low-key losing it at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine her trying to control the chaos of the internet.
Right. All those negative comments and, internet debates and stuff.
Yeah, things she can't perfectly arrange. Yeah.
Totally. She'd be meticulously responding to every comment, trying to keep everything
Oh, yeah, she'd be up all night,
Yeah.
just fixing every little pixel.
oh my God. Can you imagine Chandler trying to date online?
Oh, man.
On the apps?
Chandler on Tinder.
I don't know.
Oh, it would be a disaster.
I feel like his jokes wouldn't land.
No, they would just fall so flat.
So awkward.
Yeah, his humor is so specific.
Yeah.
It's all about timing and tone.
Right.
I don't know if that would translate to swiping left and right.
Do you think he would be the one being ghosted? Or the one ghosting other people?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
He could go either way.
Right.
He could totally overthink every message and never actually send anything.
Yeah.
Or he could be super ironic and detached.
And playing this character almost.
Totally.
Right.
As a defense mechanism.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. But speaking of online personalities,
Yeah.
what about Phoebe?
Oh my God, Phoebe.
Do you think she would be a social media star?
I could totally see her rocking a ukulele on TikTok.
Yes.
With a flower crown.
Singing Smelly Cat.
Oh my God, yes.
Updated for the 2020s.
And imagine her doing those online meditation sessions.
With crystals.
Yes. Crystals and incense.
She would have a whole new age wellness empire.
Oh, totally. But I could also see her being completely off the grid.
Rejecting the whole thing.
Yeah, she's all about real human conviction,
Right.
Maybe she'd be leading those digital detox retreats.
Oh, that's so Phoebe.
Yeah, teaching people to knit and reconnect with nature.
Okay, so we've talked about Monica Chandler and Phoebe. What about Joey?
Oh, man, Joey.
I feel like he would just be completely lost online.
Oh, he would be a disaster.
Falling for every scam.
Clicking on every clickbait article.
Yeah.
Downloading all the viruses.
Accidentally.
Right. Remember how he struggled with basic stuff back in the 90s?
Oh, totally.
Imagine him trying to understand Bitcoin.
Or
NFTs.
NFTs.
Or the metaverse.
Oh my God, he would be
It would be hilarious.
Can you imagine him trying to make it as an actor in the world of online auditions and stuff?
Oh man, he'd be sending in those self-tapes.
With terrible
Yeah, with a messy background.
totally oblivious.
And filming it vertically.
Yes.
Oh, it'd be so bad. That's good.
Okay, and Ross, what about Ross?
Oh, Ross.
Would he be a dinosaur influencer?
Maybe.
Or would he just be so confused by the internet?
I think Ross could go either way.
Right.
On one hand, he's a professor.
So he's used to technology?
Right, he's comfortable with it.
Yeah.
For research and teaching and stuff.
So maybe he would be a cool dinosaur professor on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Explaining all those dinosaur facts in his Ross way.
But then again, he can be so awkward.
Oh yeah,
Now,
totally.
remember how we freaked out about answering machines?
Oh yeah.
And pagers?
He would be overthinking every email.
Oh, totally.
Every text.
Every DM.
Can you imagine him trying to do online dating?
Oh my God, it would be a train wreck.
Writing these super long messages on the apps?
Yes, 5-paragraph essays.
And then wondering why nobody's responded.
It's too perfect.
Okay, so we've got Ross being a potential dinosaur influencer,
Yeah.
struggling with the dating apps. And then there's Rachel.
Ah, Rachel.
She's the one who I think would actually thrive online.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you imagine her as a fashion influencer?
It's it was meant to be.
I know.
She'd have this amazing Instagram
Yes.
showcasing her style.
And then partnering with brands.
Oh, yeah, totally. All the sustainable fashion brands.
Yeah.
She would be, killing it.
She might even launch her own clothing line,
Totally.
direct to consumer.
And she'd look amazing doing it.
But okay, so we've talked about how each of the friendships might handle being online individual, but what about their relationships?
Ah, yes, the big question.
Would their friendships survive the digital age?
And what about Ross and Rachel?
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine their on-again, off-again saga playing out on social media?
It would be a whole other level of drama.
The internet would explode.
That's what we're going to get into next time.
Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We were talking about the Friends in 2024.
It's crazy to think how different their lives were back then. Like, everything revolved around just like hanging out in person.
Right, like their whole world was Central Perk and Monica's apartment.
Exactly, like those spontaneous drop-ins.
Oh, yeah.
And just hours spent chatting on the couch.
Yeah, and those awkward run-ins at the laundromat.
But in 2024, their friendships would be like filtered through social media.
Oh, totally. Like, imagine Monica's birthday instead of a surprise party. It's like a Zoom call.
With everyone like awkwardly singing happy birthday.
And like those weird virtual backgrounds.
Oh my God, Monica would be freaking out about her virtual background.
Oh, totally. It would have to be perfect.
Like, would it be her bookshelf? Would it be the kitchen?
I think she'd have to like stage a whole set.
Right, to make it look perfect.
But it makes you wonder if those real moments of connection would get lost.
Yeah, like how many times have you tried to have a conversation with someone and they're just like scrolling on their phone the whole time?
Oh my God, all the time.
It's like there's this barrier between you.
It's like the digital world is competing for our attention.
And then there's like the whole FOMO thing.
Oh yeah, seeing everyone else's perfect lives on Instagram.
I can just imagine Rachel like scrolling through her feed and being like,
Oh, totally. Like feeling jealous of everyone's vacations and perfect outfits.
well, she's like dealing with a fashion emergency at work.
And Joey would be comparing his acting gigs to everyone else's.
Oh yeah, like all those friends who are like booking roles because
Yeah.
they went viral on TikTok.
It could totally create like this insecurity.
Under the drama.
Oh, the drama.
So can you imagine like a misconstrued text message turning into a whole fight?
Blowing up in the comments section.
It would be insane.
And it's like the internet just amplifies everything.
But let's talk about relationships.
Because that's where things get juicy.
Ross and Rachel in the digital age.
Oh man, where do we even begin?
Imagine Ross accidentally liking one of Rachel's ex's photos from like 5 years ago.
Oh my God, the internet would explode.
It would be front page news.
There would be memes, think pieces.
Relationship experts analyzing every single interaction.
Oh, totally. Like, what does this like mean for their relationship?
And what about online dating? Could you imagine Ross on a dating app?
I don't know if he could handle it.
He'd be writing these super long messages.
Oh yeah, like analyzing every word in their profile.
I'm wondering why nobody's responding.
He'd be a mess.
And Rachel would be like drowning in matches.
Oh yeah, she'd be like a dating app queen.
But she'd also have to deal with all the downsides.
The ghosting,
Yes.
catfishing.
All that fun stuff.
It makes you wonder if their love could even survive.
Yeah, like would they even find each other amidst all the chaos?
And what about Monica and Chandler?
How would their marriage handle all the pressure of social media?
Monica would be trying to project this perfect image of their relationship.
Oh my God, she would be like obsessed with it.
Like matching outfits, filtered date night photos.
And Chandler would be rolling his eyes at the whole thing.
Totally. Like making sarcastic comments about how fake it all is.
Which would probably just annoy Monica even more.
Oh, absolutely. It could create so much tension.
And then there's the whole temptation of online connections.
Yeah, like it's so easy to connect with people online.
And it's like this constant test of trust and intimacy.
But what about Phoebe? Where does she fit into all of this?
I don't know, would she even do online dating?
Maybe she'd be skeptical at first.
Yeah, like she's all about those real life connections.
But she's also super open-minded.
Right,
Maybe she'd see it as just another way to meet people.
like in her own quirky way,
Yeah, she could have the most unconventional dating profile.
filled with like weird anecdotes and questions.
Oh, totally. It would be amazing.
So we've talked about like the challenges of the digital world, but there's also something really comforting about how some things never change.
Like what?
Like the importance of real connection
And the power of laughter.
and the need to feel understood.
Those are the things that really matter.
And those are the things that the Friends always had.
Exactly. No matter what year it is.
So we spent all this time talking about Friends in the digital age.
Yeah, like what would their lives be like in 2024? Would they be on Instagram? Would they be dating online?
But through it all, I keep coming back to like the core of the show.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like those themes that made it so relatable.
Like what?
Like friendship.
Yeah.
And finding love.
And belonging.
And like figuring out who you are.
Like those are timeless themes.
Exactly. And they still matter today.
More than ever, I think.
Because like even though the world has changed so much, we still crave connection.
Absolutely.
We want to be understood.
We want to feel seen.
And we're all searching for love in different ways.
Whether it's romantic love or friendship or family.
Friends showed us that it's okay to not have it all figured out.
Right.
That it's okay to make mistakes,
To be
to
messy.
stumble along the way.
And that real friends will be there for you no matter what.
They'll make you laugh even when you want to cry.
They'll support you through the tough times.
And they'll help you figure things out.
And Friends also showed us that love can be found in unexpected places.
Even if it takes a few wrong turns to get there.
I think that's why the show still resonates with people today.
Because those messages are so universal.
And so timeless.
So even if Monica, Rachel, Phoebe Chandler, Joey, and Ross were living in 2024,
With all the technology and social media,
I think the heart of their story would still be the same.
it would be about the power of connection
The importance of friendship,
and the search for love and belonging.
those things never go out of style.
So true.
What do you think? Would you be a Monica or a Rachel in 2024?
Or maybe a Phoebe.
Let us know in the comments.
And if you love these what-if scenarios,
Hit that subscribe button for more deep dives.
we'll be back next week with a new episode.
So make sure to tell us which show or movie you want us to explore next,
Until then, keep those connections strong.
both online and offline.